This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. About to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it out. It's Barry Johnson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Wisconsin's offense will get first crack at it today. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups. High-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about
turning it on! Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And why waste any time? Get right to it. The offense with a big play right out of the gate.
And sending a clear message, Reese, they are going to take shots. They've got playmakers. They've got dudes that can get downfield and locate the football. I love the attitude right out of the gate.
Let's take just a moment here and talk about Wisconsin. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
That's caught. It's Ballard. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Edwards. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anthony. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Badgers decide to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. They're going to mark this one at the 15. So the Miami Redhawks offense will get the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that rate and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Slithers into space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Red Hawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Finn. Finds his tight end. Breaks into the open. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Red Hawks are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Weaver. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on first and 10 from the 47. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Behind the chains now on second and long. Red pass, it's complete. At the 40, there he goes. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Red Hawks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll go with the direct snap. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Wants to go up top. Going for it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Hawks. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 plays.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. 3 tight ends in the formation on first and 10. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Oh, he's got some space. Found open space. The band might as well.
And then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Gonna run it. It's Tracy. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We'll play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They try to pop a run on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. And the Red Hawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here comes the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some...
He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Miami. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got the back over the middle. He'll get a fresh set it down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. On the ground, it's Dupree. Got the first down and more. He's up to 94 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And the Badgers looking to convert on fourth down. Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Converts on fourth down, still going. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
Fourth down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the fourth down conversion.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield?
Touchdown, Badger! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Caught in the backfield, it's Weaver. On the move at the 30. Flying out to the left. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up his first period with a huge gain. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here. I'm looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Gives it on the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to throw. It's Finn. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Redhawks. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. NC State delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the ACC. Trust me when I say the party is on in Raleigh. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Badgers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Miami. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Got a lot of room to the right. Inside the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wisconsin. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they tried to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. When you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To throw, it's Finn. Wide open downfield. At the 45 on his way. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Redhawks.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21.
Miami, Ohio, 35, Wisconsin.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat play.
There he goes. The 20, 10. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. That's reeled in. It's Ballard. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Rushes on him. Got it behind the line. It's Dupree. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and with that run, he eclipses the 100-yard mark in this season opener. Lots of room to run. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Badger! And they take it in for 6 more points. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step 1 to getting them back in the ballgame.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They'll run play action. Looking deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the...
He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Redhawks send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Makes the catch. It's Ballard. Turning it on. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Badgers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Edwards. Finds his big tight end. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll offense with a fresh set of downs. Take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the tight end. And they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Badger! Stealing a score on special teams. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. You think you're getting the offense and the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side?
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Bowling Green looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before the year is out. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these.
Breaks into the open. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some this half. Looking to throw, it's Finn. Catch in the middle, it's Perry. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Tracy. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. With the catch, it's Reynolds. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Red Hawks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
That really wasn't his best throw. I'll tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going to take a shot at this DB. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Throws to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Leaves an open space downfield. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
Badgers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Back to throw. It's Finn. Makes the grab on the left. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And the Redhawks will have it 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Brunson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. The Redhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Offense with jumbo personnel. They'll leave it with him. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Handoff to the lone back. Oh, he's got some space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the
offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pulls it in. It's Reynolds. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Weaver. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Scanning the field, it's Finn. And just left that pass short, not enough juice on that one.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell him, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Wants to fire on second down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Punts it out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Duke had an impressive showing at home today. And I know the fans outside Krzyzewskiville are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They're going to ride this running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
Now they're starting to feel it. They got a first down at the 44.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Badgers with the 1st and 10. Hand off to Jones. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Oh, that did not go as planned, except for the defense. They were right there to make the big stop. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To the air, it's Edwards. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling to catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. The official says no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal, miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Perry. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the 1st down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy. It's 2nd down. They just keep firing. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
That is a great job getting to the quarterback. And when you're playing in Camp Randall Stadium, in one of the loudest atmospheres in all of college football, and your offensive line can't hear the snap count, and you've got dudes like T.J. Watt or J.J. Watt coming off the edge, it's not a lot of fun. It's not really fun for this quarterback right now either with this dude rushing.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job pinning their ears back and getting home.
And the Redhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, the ground game. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Under fire. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense gets set for second down. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Edwards. Throws for the tight end. Snagged in the middle, it's Mason. And he's wrestled to the ground. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little...
There he goes! Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Badgers have this offense rolling. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass call is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on first down. The snap sets up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brooks. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on first and goal. Just keep slinging it. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Badger. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses getting really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And the point after is good. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Finn. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He lobs one high down the left side. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Got it in the middle. It's Weaver. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 4 over the Gloopers. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had it.
Turning it on! Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Edwards. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with the big lead, he's still taking shots.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The give as they work on that clock. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He got it. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
That's just not going to get it done, David. At this point of the game, you're trailing. You've got to pick up the urgency, and this offense is going to have to get more aggressive throwing downfield.
They're going to have to take shots, but I know that, right? The defense knows that. I'm going to stay deep, and I'm going to let you complete.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Red Hawks headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
And the Red Hawks are moving quickly down the field.
This is an offense that has skill. They've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
Man, you got to like these last 2 plays by this offense. You understand, you're in a deficit. You've got to score multiple times to get back in this football game. Nice job pushing the ball down the field, making explosive plays. They're going to need more of it, and they're going to need it fast.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Finn. Into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. After that last one, they're staring at a second and long first down marker just short of the goal line. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Redhawks.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. On the move, it's Dupree. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today, and we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Badgers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll give it to the back. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Badgers inside the final minute trying to protect the lead and the ball. To the ground. He's got it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw. It's Finn. Pressure coming. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.